Ramadan, and I'm one of the directors of Isil Studios.
My name is Tuba Corkmaz. I'm one of the directors of Isil Studios as well. We work in partnership with Isil.
Okay, where is your business based?
Okay, we're currently based in Redbridge and in the Hackney area, but we work all over London.
Okay, before you guys became business women, what did you study? What did you study like in your earlier years as a sort of student?
Okay, well, I did a degree in architecture. For my A levels, I did English language, psychology, interior design, art, and I've also been doing some furniture restoration as an evening course as a hobby. And Tuba?
I've done a degree in architecture as well. My early stages was studying art and design throughout college, and if we go earlier than that, I studied fashion. But then I kind of manipulated fashion with my art and design course, which then took me to architecture really, and I was interested in interior design, restoration. I've done all sorts of interior design jobs.
Do you have any particular design interest or cultural styles that informs your work or influences your way you think, your creativity, designs?
I like to create a fusion. I like to combine everything. I'm particularly interested in kind of the visual arts. I like art pieces. I really enjoy fashion. A particular person I like is Isil and the pleats he uses, and I enjoy using him for architecture. I think architecture and fashion has a really nice relationship. You know, architecture inspires fashion, whereas fashion fabrics and textures and materials inspire architecture. Also architects such as Shigeru Ban, Zaha Hadid, who really push the limits of architecture. They take, something simple and they manipulate it and they make it bespoke. For example, like paper tubes. Shigeru Ban's very good at that, and that's what I enjoy.
Okay. In terms of both your influences, do you have any influences?
We're pretty much the same in most aspects. We cover a lot of different interests, so that's how we link together as well.
Okay. But when you first, for instance, this shop here, this space here, when you first walk into a space, what do you actually look for? What do you kind of home in on?
When we first go into a space, we want to kind of look at the area, the atmosphere. We want to feel the atmosphere first, and then obviously listen to clients' needs, what they particularly like, what their interests are. But then we want to bring more of what is around the area into that space and make a central theme where people can, when someone walks in, they could keep that space in them and it'll be remembered.
Yeah,
it'll be a space where everyone can look at and just enjoy. And then that could lead on to other spaces within that space. I think that's really important as well.
I mean, we want to create an impact. We kind of want to create a mood, an atmosphere. When you go into a space, kind of like when you walk into a tall space, you feel kind of important and inspired. When you walk into perhaps a smaller space that's darker, you perhaps feel cozy or scared. Kind of we focus on the mood that the space creates.
And what sort of mood would you try to describe, or what you try to create in this shop?
Well, with Henrietta's shop, when I initially started working with it, I was really inspired by her tubes and her Scottish background, and I kind of wanted to create something that would bring together a raw material, because that's what she does. She's a sustainable brand. I wanted to take like a raw recycled material and duplicate it to create kind of like the Scottish Highlands, kind of like the case when people walk in, it's like an atmosphere, it's different, they know it's special.
Okay, I understand that Jasper Conrad, he designed Pizza Express, which to me is a similar style throughout all the outlets. Do you have a particular design or signature that is distinctive to your own work? Or would you kind of like just work with the actual the client themselves and design, trying to create what they actually see or what they want to see?
Well, we're a new and upcoming business at the moment. What we tend to do is we tend to take, for example, raw material like the paper tube, and we try to exaggerate it. to create something bespoke, to create something that hasn't been done with that material before. So in a way, I guess our signature is taking something, something ordinary and creating kind of like a spectacle, a feature. So I think that's our main signature, but it could change. We are still new, and we're striving to go towards that.